Hello. As many of you already know, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission will end its work here in Ottawa in just a few days. In this coming weekend, there will be many activities. Personally, I believe it's a shame that Montreal-Ottawa Conference hold its annual meeting on the same days or so, but that's another topic. You're not here necessarily to talk about those things, to hear about those things. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission is very important, I guess, for the United Church because we, as an institution, played a role in all the tragedy brothers and sisters First Nation lived through history. We had residential school. We also were part of the public debate. We were walking hand in hand with the government on those issues. And also as citizens, we need to understand this happened in a country like Canada, and we're not talking about 500 years ago. It's barely a century ago, barely 50 years ago. And one of the questions many wonder is, yes, that's wonderful. We learned so much. Great. What's next? Do we believe that we have solved all our problems with this, or what will happen? It makes me think about back to the United Church, when the United Church of Canada offered an official apology for its involvement in the residential school system. And some people said, okay, that's great. And they were waiting for the First Nation to somehow accept the apologies. And it did not come. And people said, well, what's wrong? We offer apology. They should accept it. A little like kids, when they argue, you will come and said, okay, now make up, shake hands, and go. As if just shaking hands will make all the subject of conflict disappear. But the response of many leaders from the First Nation was, well, let's walk together on this. And let's learn to work together on this. Let's try to rebuild the relation, to build right relationship together. And that brings me back to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission with the Canada as a whole, as us, as people living on this land. Yes, there will be a report. Canadian government will receive it, I guess, or the Parliament, and but will we then think that okay, it's over, and we expect the First Nation to go back and stop complaining, or will we, with all that we have learned, will we say okay, let's walk together for a while. Let's try to learn how to work together. Let's try to build a new relationship. I guess that the result of this Truth and Reconciliation Commission, it will be worthwhile if we will keep looking at the past, but also at the present. If we will say, okay, are we gonna focus solely on First Nation versus Canadian kind of attitude, or will we be able to have a much broader vision of our society, reflecting about institutional racism that happened today? How about our privilege? How do we use our privilege? Most often, not even knowing that we have privilege and we were privileged people. I hope in the next few days you will be able to participate in one or many events that will happen here in Ottawa, in churches, in the city. There's many events on many days, many time of the day. So there's a possibility for you to know this and to get involved in this and to learn and to mark this moment. If you're not able for one way or another reason, I hope you will take time to pray about it and to reflect about it and reflect about what happened and pray about what happened in the past that was done in our name. We might not have been there personally, but it was done in the name of our institution, of our government. What kind of society we want to live in today? Are we ready to share our wealth, our resources, our privilege? And what kind of world we want to live tomorrow? The same than today, the same than yesterday? Or do we really want to believe and that a world where all are welcome, all have the same chance is possible? Have a great week. Take care of yourself. I hope to talk to you soon.